Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for watching another video. So tonight we're going to have a second look, a revisit if you will, at the Stanley Camp Pro Cookset after thousands of miles of travel. Let's have a closer look. And as always, guys, if you want to purchase the Stanley Camp Pro Cookset at the ending of the video, make sure you check out the link in the description below. Now, before opening up the box, let me tell you where this Camp Cookset has been. Here is a look at the rig we drove the last time. And in the back, it's got bed, shower, kitchen, toilet. It's basically a small apartment back there. Now, before this, we had a different rig, but we took those pots and pans into the Grand Tetons, took it into Yellowstone. Absolutely amazing. And this trip, we took it into Sequoia and eventually into Yosemite, El Capitan there, and then eventually into Napa Valley. So thousands of miles on these, and you know, fried sausages, makes awesome scrambled eggs, didn't stick any, fried steaks, mushrooms, and awesome grilled cheese sandwiches. Yeah, so I got thousands of miles on this Camp Cookset here, and before showing you what this looks like when it's all nested together, I just kind of want to go over what makes this different from the cheaper Cooksets out there. So those basically have a single wall construction around the sides and most importantly on the bottom. So you can see up here it says even heat, because on the bottom you got three layers. There's a stainless, aluminum, and then stainless layer on the bottom. And what that does is it helps the bottom not only heat up slower so you can control the amount of heat when you're frying something, but it also has a more even dispersion for heat when you're cooking. So you get a more even cook and you can control the heat that's in there. On the single wall construction bottoms, they heat up really quick, which means it's very hard to not burn something, and then it's also a problem when it starts to bubble. You know, if you're trying to fry something flat, the bottom pops up, it makes like a boink, and then it's just really hard to control how evenly that heat is dispersed, because you'll have like a dome somewhere in the middle here. But that's some major differences between the cheaper ones and this one, is that this is layered on the bottom. If you're wondering what type of stainless it is, it's 18H stainless. And yeah, let's see how this nests together. One quick thing, this does come with a cutting board, but I didn't even bother trying to use this thing, because as you can see here, if you're trying to cut something with some juices in it, it's just going to get all over the place. It doesn't sit flat, very hard to control. So I would probably just leave this at home, because I didn't really use it, and I don't think it's going to be very useful to try to struggle with this and get it to be flat. And even if you do, you know, you have a gap here where water and those juices can escape and get all over the countertop. Alright, so this is the 4.5 liter, and everything that you saw in that box fits into here. Stanley has a lot of other different types of Camp Cooksets you can buy, but this one I think is the most complete. So let me just undo this bungee cord here. So you can see on the top here you got some holes, so when you're using the pot you can just strain it that way. That's a plus there. This dish towel does not come with it. But here are your kind of silicone pads to use those as grabbers, or you can use it to just lay on the counter like that, so when something's hot you just put it on there. Okay, the lid for the... Alright, see how kind of everything nests in there? Okay, so there's the big boy. Right, and you can just kind of hear, like, it doesn't ping. It's very thick on the bottom, and all of them are like that. Alright, so there's a look at the pot itself. Well riveted handles on the side. These utensils are pretty decent too. Like this spatula, pretty thin. And these just snap together. So, I mean, I would use these in a pinch. We brought our own, but that's actually really nice. It's got a nice angle there for flipping things over. Here's a look at your spoon. And I don't know if you heard that, but the pot has a handle that folds over. Okay, so you just kind of squeeze this and it folds over like this. And when you want to use it, opens like that. And you just make sure to slide that lever down to lock that. Okay, again, you can hear the bottom of that. This cover also has a strainer. Cover has a strainer. This pot also has a straining hose on the top. And then let's have a look at the frying pan. And this is actually where, you know, having that thicker bottom really helps, especially when you're doing something very delicate like eggs. But I can't say enough about this Stanley Cookset. If you're going to be out there and you have a base camp when you're not trying to do ultra lightweight backpacking, get one of these guys. It's going to last you a lifetime. Well, alright guys, remember, if you want to purchase this camp Cookset, make sure you check out the links in the description below. Thank you for watching. I'll catch you in the next video.